If you woke up this morning and thought to yourself, it might be time to exit crypto, let me tell you one thing, you're not alone. You're not alone. In fact, when I woke up this morning and I looked at the Bitcoin chart and it looked something like that, I then went to the bubbles and it was just red, disgusting day. It felt very much like the bear market. Then I went to Twitter, and when I got to Twitter, everyone was fighting, people calling each other, and I don't know what the hell was going on there. Then what I did was I checked my portfolio, right? And when I checked my portfolio, this is pretty much the scenes of me checking my portfolio this morning. This is exactly what it felt like when I checked my portfolio this morning. As I opened up the portfolio tracker, those were pretty much the scenes. So what did I do? Well, immediately as this happened, I phoned one of my more optimistic friends and I said, okay, well, I phoned Sheldon and I said, Sheldon, bro, what are you doing? And he was like, bro, I'm preparing for a show and I'm blessing the charts because that's the last hope that we actually have. And I said to him, well, what's your show going to be about? What kind of show are you actually doing? And he said, well, I'm talking about a minus 30% altcoin capitulation. And I'm talking about this line over here, which is a long-term trend on altcoins, which has just broken down. And that may actually take us all the way down to this level over here, which is a 30% correction. That was like the worst way to wake up. But then after that, I saw a tweet, one tweet. And that tweet put me in fucking full bull mode. I'm here, I've got the more energy than ever. I'm in full bull mode. I want to show you exactly what that tweet is and why I am in this full bull mode despite what is actually going on in the market today and despite everything that I've just showed you. So if you want to know what that tweet is and if you want to know why I'm in full bull mode despite everything that's going on, you better stick around. So let's get on with the show, guys. I must say, it is getting really tough out there. It's like, it feels very much like a bear market. And when you get days like this, it's like just makes it a whole lot worse. It just seems like we absolutely can't get a bid. We actually can't get a break. But as I said to you, I did see one thing this morning when I woke up, which basically changed my mood, made me super fucking bullish, more bullish than I've been in a hell of a long time, gave me that next kick that I need to get through this tough time in this market. And I want to share it with you, and I want to show you exactly what I'm doing about it. So if you're here, listen, don't get demotivated. Just smash the like button, like obliterate the like button. I want to show you exactly what happened. So how I'm going to show you exactly what happened is just by simply walking you through the process of when I woke up this morning. So I wake up this morning, look at the Bitcoin charts, look at the bubbles. I mean, the bubbles look like absolute shit. Big moves, 18.76, 11 big moves down. And this is after what was a terrible weekend already, right? Check the Bitcoin chart. Doesn't look good. We're back in the 65s, which is disgusting. Looked at my portfolio, as I said, it was terrible. It was literally, this was me this morning looking at the portfolio. I didn't want to look at the portfolio. Then I went onto Twitter. The first thing I saw on Twitter was people calling Bitcoin down to $40,000 again, people taking massive short positions. This is the short position by 𝗨𝗏, who's we're actually going to try and get him on the channel because he's got a massive short position open at the moment. He's really bearish. Carried on Twitter, saw everybody fighting. I think this time they've ganged up on Ansem. You can see he says we've reached the civil part of the debate on the celeb meme coin. People calling each other niggers, people telling each other to fuck you. Ansem saying you're a dickhead. Is that the best you got? And I mean, just look at I'm not going to read it because I don't want YouTube to ban my show. But this is exactly what happened. Then people carried on this Ansem thing, and someone said, fair to say that Ansem has lost his head. Would recommend him to stop tweeting 1,000 times a day and to take a break. This is how you ruin your reputation. Bad main character arc. Then someone says, this is this is perhaps one of the top 5 worst crypto Twitter environments that I can recall. There's neither anything thoughtful, market discussions, nor anything funny bantering. Optimism is nowhere to be found, just rampant cynicism. So really a terrible shit environment to be in. Someone saying Ansem went from he's chill, humble guy who made his honest living, to now promoting rugs daily, endorsing scammers, pimps, simping for girls, hedonistic lifestyle. Now, I'm not going to comment specifically on Ansem. Tell you one thing, though, that it's not only Ansem. I just said, guys, you need to take a look at 𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗡 because I know some stuff that's happening on 𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗡. And then people started to jump into me. Damn, that shit lower than when it's launched. Someone says, I did, it's gross. The owner said no tokens and lied. Owner takes no responsibility for the token. Guys, it's a meme coin. I launched a meme coin. I gave you guys free coins. I'm doing as much as I can to keep the charts high. I'm doing as much as I can to push the community. And that's really all that I can do. I don't know. I've never seen people complaining so much about actually getting free fucking tokens. I saw this over here saying, yes, I see it. I can't find the bottom. Then I saw this tweet here, which is a guy who says, fuck Run, take some pointers from Andrew Tate. He's doing a better job than Run at this point. I don't know what he wants me to do, but if he is insinuating that what I should do is sit with no shirt on and with pants that show my winky, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to like sit here and take my shirt off and then pose in things and then like wear these like pants that are designed to show the private parts. I'm not doing that. If he wants me to call one of my brothers and to do streams.
It may seem like in the short term when you're
without
in jail
a shirt on, like, you know, I draw the line there. Also, like, the truth is, like, 𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗡𝗦 is a community token. We launched it, we gave it for free to the community. And the truth is, like Dog with Hat, like Pepe, like everything else, it is really up to the community to do what they can do to push the price up. We launched the token. We did a fucking good job. We got the token up to $250 million market cap. But now it's up to the community to do cool things. It can't be, 𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗡 is not supposed to be a celeb coin. It's not supposed to be a run coin. And if he or anybody else thinks that I'm going to do an Andrew Tate, and maybe start streaming with my shirt off and kung fu boxing shorts, what are the kickboxing shorts? He's got another thing coming. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If that's what you're waiting for on 𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗡, it's not going to happen. I'm going to do whatever I can. I'm going to launch 𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗡 games. I'm going to do a whole lot of other cool stuff. I've done meme staking. We're going to launch the 𝗥 token. 𝗥's going to go to the fucking moon. We actually gave a date for that on the 30th of June. But I'm not doing an Andrew Tate. I'm not doing an Andrew Tate. And I'm not going to OnlyFans like Iggy. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing shit like that. So, I mean, again, like, that is what's going on Twitter. That is the sentiment that's actually going on here. And the one thing that we actually did have that was in our favor was the meme coins. And I mean, look at the meme coins. Look at the interest in the meme coins. Now, he's complaining about the chart of 𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗡. Bro, look at the whole meme coin. Look at the whole meme coin market over here. Look how bad the market actually is. So what is clear now is that we are very much in the salty phase of the bull market. Everybody's fighting with everybody. What Kyle Shashi says, I think he's wrong here, to be honest. I don't know why I'm calling up a tweet where I think he's wrong, but I'll tell you why. He says, I think people are bored, and that's when the biggest mistakes are made. Cycles aren't always packed with 100% action. There are different stages. I guarantee that the smart money institutions will keep loading up. 99% of people will get shaken out. He's right about people getting shaken out. But I don't think he's right about the sideways part of the cycle. Now, what do I mean? Yes, the sideways part of this is normal, right? Like in 2017, we also had 16 weeks of chop. In 2021, we also had 2023, we also had 16 weeks of chop. In 2024, we've got 16 weeks of chop. But it's not about the chop. This chop over here makes you feel like it's sideways, okay? It makes you feel like it's sideways. But it's not sideways. The problem is this chart over here. This is the culprit chart. This is the chart that is inflicting maximum pain on us, okay? This is the chart that is making us suffer maximum pain. What is this chart? This is the chart of all the tokens against Bitcoin. So in other words, all the altcoins against Bitcoin, okay? So you see, this is the chart enlarged. Now look at the performance of all the altcoins against Bitcoin. All the altcoins against Bitcoin have basically gone down and down and down and down and down. And this is despite the fact that we keep adding new high FDV altcoins. So just imagine this. You got Bitcoin, all the altcoins against Bitcoin declining, and you keep throwing more water in to try and like fill up the bucket with water, and still the water is basically flowing out. So this is the chart. This is the one chart which is causing everybody to fight. The reason why people are getting so what's the word? The reason why people are getting so upset with each other. The reason why people are feeling so much pain. And look, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm feeling a lot of pain. I'm losing a lot of my profits today. And I think you guys are too. But what am I doing? I'm sitting back and I've got my arms crossed and I've actually taken some positions. I'll show you some positions that I've actually taken. But I'm not one thing I'm not doing is I'm not selling. I'm not capitulating to this. I'm not falling for this, because I know that this feels very, very, very much like the bear market. This feels like the peak of the bear market. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comments how you feel. But let me tell you that I am feeling right now like we are in the middle of the bear market. I was speaking to Josh earlier. He said that he's actually the first time that he's actually scared to buy. And now I said to him, that's good. If you're scared to buy, that's the best sign that I actually need. So the chart that's actually killing us is not this sideways chart. The chart that's killing us is this chart over here. That's the chart that's over here. And the one thing, I mean, remember that for Bitcoin, this is actually normal. And someone calls this the summertime sadness. So, like, I was going to play that song, Summertime, but I just thought, I'm not going to play a song because I'll get a YouTube strike. And the one thing that we actually had going for us, which was the meme coins, dead. Look at the even meme coins are now dying. So now it's a case of like we were suffering in the markets, but we were having fun on meme coins. But now, even meme coins doesn't look good. Doesn't look good for us. It doesn't look good for meme coins because the meme cycle is actually starting to die. You can see it over here. The meme cycle is actually starting to die. Also, I mean, to show you how bad things are, we had a launch today of one of the best ETH layer 2 tokens. It's called zk-Sync. It's been in development for a long, long, long time. It launched today. Look at this launch. Look at this launch. I mean, just look at this launch. Okay, it's down only. Now, right now, you've got zk-Sync with a $6 billion market cap. When you compare that to all the others, $8, $9, $10 billion market cap, there's a good opportunity here. What you know for sure is that a lot of people actually got their airdrops. And like all the other times when people get airdrops, they dump their airdrops. And very soon, the market maker will actually come in here and actually prop this price up. This is an absolutely, absolutely brilliant opportunity to trade. You can trade it on Bybit if you have an account. If you don't have an account on Bybit, you don't want to open an account, you don't want to do KYC, I really do recommend that you trade it on Evo. The reason why I say trade on Evo, one is it's a non-custodial place. Second thing is, the good thing about Evo is that you could have actually traded the ZK token before it actually launched. You could have gone short before the launch. Now, that would have been the master trade here because you know that when this happens, people start dumping their token. That when people get airdrop tokens, they start dumping their tokens, right? Over here. So, over here, what you realize is, and I posted this trade in Frontrunners. Frontrunners is our private Discord group. It's closed. You can't really get into it. But I did post this trade saying, look, trade this. It was much earlier. I think the guys that did trade it actually started making good money now, or starting to make money now. If you want to join the waiting list, again, this is this is the waiting list for Frontrunners. Doesn't mean that you're going to get in. Just go over here, click this. It doesn't mean you're going to get in. You're only going to get in if someone leaves or dies or whatever. Because the thing with Frontrunners is you need to remember that only if someone leaves. But if you leave, you can't come back because then your Discord name is blocked. Or if you die, in which case you can leave and then we get someone else to come in. But as I was saying, this zk-Sync launch just shows you how flat this market is. Nothing can catch a bid. It's terrible out there. It really, really, really is. I think what most people forget, and this is the important part, this is what we should talk about, is that, as I said on the weekend, I said this is absolutely normal. This is part of this bear trap that happens just before the move up. It's absolutely normal. We spoke about this. I don't know if you remember, but we spoke about this on the weekend. I made a show. Let me just show you that show. It was this show over here, this one over here. Great show. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. Where I said, I'm seriously concerned the crypto bull market is over. Go and check that show out, because it kind of tells you why I'm so relaxed about this. This is normal. This sideways bear trap thing is normal. As Rect Capital says, never in the history of Bitcoin has Bitcoin broken out of this red box during the accumulation period after halving. Never, never, never. So I don't see why we think that all of a sudden it has to do it today. I mean, the one thing that I am very encouraged by, even in this market where people are getting wrecked and whatever else, I am encouraged by our subscriber numbers. I don't know if you remember, but recently when we met, we were at 800,000 subscribers. We've picked up 10% of our subscribers in 1 month. You know how big that is to pick up 10% of your subscribers of a channel that's 3 years old in the last month? Okay, it just shows you how big and how strong the Banter fam's actually becoming. And if you're not already subscribed, I reckon subscribe. Go crazy. Just subscribe. Let's get these numbers up. Let's be part of the most powerful crypto community out there. Anyway, so that is where we are in the cycle. I'm glad we got that out the way. I'm glad that you guys all understand. I'm not doing Andrew Tate's. I've done a lot for 𝗥𝗢𝗡. I'm going to continue to do a lot for 𝗥𝗢𝗡. Today, actually, funny enough, I was even accused, get this, I was accused by some guy about dumping 𝗥𝗢𝗡 tokens. I'm like, bro, I don't have 𝗥𝗢𝗡 tokens. Every single wallet is actually accounted for. Every wallet is accounted for in the transparency report. Wait, what am I going to do? Someone says, Ran, please take your shirt off. Not happening. I'm not at Andrew Tate. 𝗥𝗢𝗡 is not a celebrity coin. It's a meme coin. Meme coins are run by the communities. I'm not going to sit around in Andrew Tate shorts that show your winky so that we can get 𝗥𝗢𝗡 up to the moon. Because something else might go up to the moon. No, I'm kidding. But we're not doing that shit, okay? That's somebody else. That's somebody else. Anyway, so I said to you, I started off the day very badly, like most of you. But then something happened. And I said to you, I saw a tweet. And when I saw the tweet, I went into full bull mode, which is, as you can hear from my energy today, I'm in full bull mode. I'm in fucking, I just want to go. Okay, now, I'll tell you what the tweet that I saw was. Let me show you the tweet that I saw was. I'll tell you one thing, right? It wasn't this tweet here that the CME gap is closed. It wasn't that tweet over there, okay? It wasn't this tweet over here, which says the Pi cycle top indicator is more popular than any other Bitcoin cycle top. And for good reasons, it has managed to call every major market cycle within 1 to 4 days. But there's still no cross yet. Okay, so that's this chart over here. There's no cross. And we're nowhere near a cross. I mean, just look here. There's still a long way to go till we get the cycle top. And this is probably the most accurate indicator. This also wasn't the tweet that made me bullish. This one here wasn't the tweet that made me bullish. Okay, that wasn't there. The fact that the RSIs are coming down, finally, the 1 week RSIs, the long-term RSIs are actually starting to come down. That also didn't make me bullish. So none of those were the tweets that made me bullish. Let me show you the tweet that put me into full-blown fucking bull mode. In fact, such bull mode that what I thought of doing when I got into the bull mode was I thought of wearing kickboxing satin shorts and making a video without my shirt on about 𝗥𝗢𝗡, okay? I was going to do it, but I didn't do it. And I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Not for anyone. Not for anyone. Now, so what was the tweet that actually got me so hyped up on a day where everything is so fucking red? And I've said to you guys before, sometimes what you just got to do is you got to zoom out. And that's exactly what this tweet's going to do. Now, you got to really read this tweet. And you got to understand this tweet. And you got to internalize exactly what this tweet means. Because when you do, I think it'll change your day to day. And I can see here in the chat that unless I was talking about me in boxer shorts, everything here would be negative. I'm not taking my shirt off, okay? I'm not taking my shirt off, okay? I'm not. It's not happening. Okay, you know what? If this video, no. Should I do it? Okay, if this video gets over 200,000 views, then what, I'll do an Andrew Tate? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay, so listen. There is a tweet that made me so bullish about the day because all it did was it actually makes me zoom out, okay? It just made me zoom out. And I want to share this tweet with you. Because I think it's very, very important that you see this tweet. So this right here, this is the tweet. It says, if you lived another 100 years, you might not see a larger rate cut cycle, the likes of which we are about to see. We're working with 5.25 basis points of pure Americana. Okay, so that's the tweet. So now let me tell you why it made me so fucking bullish. Because he's right. Because right now, we have interest rates that went from 0 to 5.25% quicker. Look at this up here. We've never had interest rates, or since 1980, which was 50 years ago, we never had interest rates go up so fast, so quickly. Can you get rid of Walter's comments so people can see the chart? You need to have basic respect for the charts here. I mean, guys, So, as you can see here, the interest rates ran up very, 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 very fast. In fact, faster than they've ever gone up in history. And now we are at 5.25%. Now, the last time that we were at 5.25% was before the 2008 property collapse. Okay, so that is the last time we were at that level of interest rates. Now, what happened after that, right? Well, they dropped interest rates really, really, really fast. And so you ask yourself, okay, what happened to the market when that happened, right? What happened to risk assets when that happened? And so I just took a little chart for you, And I drew the chart for you. And that's what I got. That's the chart of the last time that they cut rates from 5.25 to 0. So they started cutting, they cut rates over here, and this is what followed for the next couple of years, okay? So I think when you read this tweet over here, and I just want to read it again with you. It says, even if you lived another 100 years, you might not see a larger rate cut cycle, the likes of which we are about to see. We are working with 525 basis points of pure Americana. And as they cut those the first cut and the second cut and the third cut and the fourth cut and the fifth cut, rest assured that we're going to get a chart that looks like this on all risk assets. And you may say, well, they're not going to cut. They have to fucking cut. Let's just get to the point here. Jerome Powell said there's going to be one rate cut before December. There probably is going to be one rate cut before December. The US national debt has been rising by $1 trillion every 100 days. The CBO estimates that the US debt to GDP ratio will be 131%. They have to pay interest on this debt. How are they going to pay interest on this debt? They have to cut interest rates. There's just no doubt about it. Also, for the consumer level, US credit card delinquencies have reached the highest level they have been since 2011. Credit card debt is $1.1 trillion. So either you start reducing interest rates or you have to come up with a solution for the credit card delinquencies. Now, what you can see it's already starting to play out. The M2 money supply is breaking out. So it wasn't below the line. It's now above the line. You can see that every single chart, other than crypto, is doing its thing. The NASDAQ breaking to all-time high territory. The DXY starting to break down, as you can see. Basically, it's like a risk on melt-up. Now, someone says, fun fact, Bitcoin has not made a new high in stock market terms this cycle. Okay. But at the same time, the correlation between Bitcoin and US equities is making a new all-time high every other week. So what that means is that the correlation between Bitcoin and the stock market is increasing. In other words, the correlation between Bitcoin and the stock market is increasing. And the stock market is making all-time highs. And Bitcoin, relative to the stock market, has not made an all-time high. Okay, now you add all these things together and you say, okay, let's just read that tweet again because it'll keep you going. Trust me. It says, if you lived another 100 years, you might not see a larger rate cut cycle, the likes of which we are about to see. We're working with 5.25 basis points of pure fucking Americana, pure Americana basis points. And so the truth is that you can bet against it. And some people did bet against it. And he might be right. We'll bring him on here. His name is 𝗏𝗏𝗏. He might actually be fucking right. And he may be the only smart guy. And the other day he said, selling Ondo may result in a second condo. And then he said, second condo secured, thanks Ondo. But he might have to sell the second condo if this short goes wrong. And he might even have to sell his first condo. Or he actually may be right and we all may be dumb. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we are the dumb people and he's right. Who knows? So that is effectively why I changed my view from being fucking negative to just saying, you know what? I'm not trading here for the first time and the second time and the third time. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the long term. And we're going to have like some bad days and we're going to have some good days. And today is just one of those shit days where the truth is, I don't care who you are. Don't tell me that when you woke up this morning and you looked at your portfolio, you didn't act like this guy over here. Don't tell me because honestly, I know that all of us looking at our portfolios today want to vomit. To be honest, there's a reason why I'm not showing you. I'm honest. I'm an open book. There's a reason why I'm not showing you my trade that I bought ZK Sync on Bybit. Do you know what the reason is? I don't want to open my fucking portfolio. I just phoned the traders. I said, listen, just put the trade through. I'm too scared to look. I'm too fucking scared to look at the charts. The truth is, everyone is saying that I am the reason why the market is crashing is because it's the beard market. So let me know in the chat if I should shave the beard or not shave the beard. Please, let's do a poll. Should I shave the beard or should I not shave the beard? That's pretty much it. While you guys are talking about that chat, I do want to show you two obvious trades. Now, I know it doesn't feel like trading, but I want to remind you that the times when it doesn't feel right to trade, the times when it feels uncomfortable to be buying, the times when you feel like you really don't want to be here, that's usually the best fucking times to trade. And there's two ecosystems, which the truth is, are like pretty much like really fucking obvious. And we need to talk about like the obvious fucking trades that everyone's missing. And the reason why everyone's missing the trades is because it's very, very, very hard today to press the buy button. It's very hard. I mean, let me know in the comments if you have conviction to press the buy button on a day like this, because I don't. That's why I found I couldn't even put my own trade in on zk-Sync. I couldn't even put my own trade on zk-Sync. I was like, traders, can you please put the fucking trade on for me? They were like, it's a holiday here in South Africa. I said, I don't really give a shit. I'm not logging on to Bybit. Also, I've switched off all notifications on my phone because I don't want the liquidate. We're about to get liquidated. I don't want those notifications. Can't handle it. My heart. And I know it's everyone. Anyway, so let me talk to you about two obvious trades that you might be missing because you're so cross with, you're so scared of what's happening in the market. The first one is the ETH trade. It's an easy trade. It's an old one. My nose is. Sorry. So the first one is the ETH trade. I think a lot of people have basically forgotten about the fact that there's an ETF coming really, really, really soon. And as Chris Boniski says, the most poetic thing for ETH is just to lead us out of this consolidation. And it could actually happen. Someone says, he says the most asymmetric bet in crypto today is Ethereum to 10,000. As annoying as that is, just the way the chips have fallen, we trade the market, not our emotions. And then we got an update from 𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗡𝗦 who says, effectively says, the update, we are moving up our over and under to launch of the spot ETF to July 2nd. July 2nd, that's like around the corner, July 2nd. And then he's talking about how the process is actually progressing. Van Spencer, who actually was also the genius behind this tweet, came with another tweet. He says, continue to believe the market is underestimating the ETH ETF level demand for Ethereum. It will take over. I will take over. You can see that people are actually accumulating a lot of ETH. Whales have bought over 700,000 ETH in the past 3 weeks, totaling $2.45 billion. Van Eck publishing things that it believes that ETH can be an $18.5 trillion market cap just for ETH. Just for ETH. The total crypto market cap right now is 3 trillion. They're talking about 18.5 trillion just for fucking ETH. Imagine that. So what you can see is that there's a very obvious trade, which is the ETH trade. You can see that the CME futures are rising again. Here's the data over here. You can see that the futures are rising again. Big time. Now, look, don't overcomplicate it. Honestly, do not overcomplicate this trade. Buy ETH. Buy some meme coins on ETH. Buy some of the obvious plays on ETH. I can make you a spreadsheet. In fact, we have made you a spreadsheet. I'm so spreadsheeted out. Okay, I'm not going to go through this whole spreadsheet with you guys. Just keep it simple and buy ETH narrative plays. You go and you find your flavor. I like things like ENS. I like things like Athena. I like things like Pendle because Pendle is also real assets. I like Gearbox. If you're buying Pendle, maybe go and look at Gearbox as well. Honestly, I'm not going through a whole spreadsheet with you guys. It's not that kind of day. Then you've got, I want to show you another thing which I like. So this is Vitalik talking about ENS. ENS is our most successful non-financial application, and I don't know why more people don't care about it. So you decide what you want to buy. I think that one thing that you should be looking at is the Curve ecosystem. So why do I say the Curve ecosystem is something that you should be looking at? The reason why the Curve price has gone down is because the founder had a whole lot of his tokens, a big supply of his tokens, and they went in, and he got liquidated because he took loans against them. And so now this whole ecosystem is in a big fuck up. It's in a big disaster. So basically, this whole ecosystem has been desperately liquidated. Now, again, I would look to buy the Curve ecosystem. What is the Curve ecosystem? Curve, Convex, Conic, all of those. I'd look at buying the Curve ecosystem. That is one ecosystem that I would look very, very, very seriously at buying. But again, keep it simple. The ETH trade is an obvious trade. Don't go too deep. If you try and be too smart here, you're going to miss the obvious, the best risk returns, which is like the obvious risk returns here. So the one thing for me is I'd be looking at the ETH ecosystem. That's number one. That's the first ecosystem. The second ecosystem, which is maybe a little bit hidden because most people aren't actually seeing it. In fact, hold on, this is very important. Before we talk about this, before we're talking about ETH here. I want you to listen to this about ETH. So we're talking about ETH. We're talking about novel applications of ETH, novel projects on ETH. We spoke about ENS. We spoke about everything else. But there is one application on ETH that I want to talk to you guys about very seriously. So don't know if you guys have seen this. It's a protocol called Ethermail. So what is Ethermail? It's exactly what it says. It is emails that go into it goes into your wallet basically. So imagine that people could target you because you were the owner of a certain wallet. So they go and scour like the whole thing. They see that you own a big position in Pepe. And so what they do is they send you an email, right? So imagine that you could receive email to your actual wallet address. But now you may say to yourself, hold on, no, that's bad because I'm going to get spammed. But it doesn't work like that, because in order to receive promotional emails, companies have to pay you for invading your inbox. So imagine that you could now earn money just by having an ETH address by downloading this application called Ethermail, right? And that's why I fucking love this thing. So if you go to this thing over here, if you go here and you click here, and then you go over here, you go over here. And you go to, let's find Ethermail. There must be a place here to Ethermail. And you sign up, you click here, but you must click this link over here. If you click it, what you will see is that if you sign up for Ethermail, you get 50 of their tokens for signing up and 500 of their tokens for downloading the app. And then if people want to target your address, they actually pay you in EMC tokens. So you actually end up making money for people who are spamming you. Now, what you can decide to read the spam, not read the spam, who gives a shit? But the idea is that you can actually start making money by just owning crypto addresses. So go and check that out, because that's actually, for me, one of the smartest applications. They do have a token. The token market cap is about $150 million. Go and check. We'll talk about the actual fundamentals of the protocol, but I actually love this application of Ethermail. That for me is absolutely amazing. All right, let's talk about the other ecosystem, which I think is very, very, very much the people are missing it at the moment. Now, I don't know if people are missing it from a price point of view. Let me show you. TON USD. So TON USD. If you look at the Telegram blockchain, the TON blockchain, you can see that it is almost at all-time highs, right? Now, the reason why the TON ecosystem is at all-time highs is because a lot of people are actually missing what the hell is going on with TON. TON is the Telegram app and a blockchain which is called the Telegram chain, which is the TON chain. Now, what most people haven't been realizing is that they have got a very unique way of gathering users at the moment, right? So if this next wave in crypto is going to be an adoption wave in crypto, then the winner of the adoption race might actually be Telegram. Now, why is Telegram actually winning this? Why is Telegram actually doing so well? So what's happening right now is that they're launching a whole lot of these very simple games. Like, they're really fucking simple. Remember 𝗏𝗏𝗏, where we like tap, 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 tap? They're launching a whole lot of these. Like the latest one of these is what they call Hamster Combat. Okay, now I'm sure you guys have seen Hamster Combat. For those of you that haven't, let me show you. That's Hamster Combat. I can't open this because I don't have Telegram installed. I won't be able to open it here. I just want to show you something around user growth statistics. Look at the number of subscribers on this YouTube channel. And this is a game that launched I mean, how can you see when this thing launched? 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks. They've got 23.9 million subscribers. Do you understand how fucking big this thing is for adoption? And all they've done is they've launched like tap, 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 tap games. That's like so while a lot of people are looking for like the next card game and the next strategy game and like the next, what's the next Fortnite? Bro, Telegram, okay, listen, just fucking tap. Don't worry about Fortnite. Just tap, 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 tap. And using this, what they're getting crypto adoption like absolute crazy because they're not thinking too deep. And right now, what we're seeing is that if you want to talk about mainstream adoption, the TON blockchain is the one that's doing it. Just look at these numbers here. Thesis and Hamster Combat, okay? Super Bowl ads, $7 million for 30 seconds, 123 million viewers. Clash of Clans, $1.3 billion in revenue, 150 million users. Hamster, 142 million users. You understand how big the adoption is on the Telegram ecosystem? And they're doing it through very, very, very simple token things. And look, we've been calling the Telegram blockchain since $3 or $2. And a lot of you have bought. I bought. I know I'm holding a big situation here. But look at these numbers. 20 million users and counting for 𝗏𝗔𝗡𝗦. You understand that like no blockchain in the world has had this kind of adoption. Now, look, I fucked up here big time because someone went and got the name Cryptomanran.ton. Now he wants $50,000 for it. Fucked. But go and secure your name on the Telegram ecosystem so that you don't land up like me and now I have to bid the guy $50,000 fucking dollars to get my thing here. Now, what Ton have done, which is very smart, is they've launched stars for digital app purchases. Now they've like bypassed the Apple App Store here by using these stars. So, look, I have told you to buy Resistance Dog if you like playing the meme coin proxy for the main chain. Okay. You can also see that the total TVL is very, very, very much increased. So I think for me, those are the two like obvious fucking bets. Telegram and ETH. Good risk return. Don't look too deep. Buy a good meme coin. Buy the DEX. Buy the DEX. Buy a good meme coin. Go and get yourself Ethermail. That's pretty much what I would do. Don't overanalyze this fucking market. This is such a simple market to trade. It's a really, really, really simple market to trade. Now, look, if you do struggle with trading, I do say it's an easy market to trade, but if you do struggle with trading the market, what I recommend you do, okay, not long to go and sign up for Crown's trading school. You see, here's Crown's trading school over here. Remember, Crown is doing a trading school with us.
Experience of going.
Yeah, this is 𝗥𝗢𝗡𝗦. He's a fucking master trader, and his course is based very, very much on like a mathematical
Now, I'm guessing
concept.
you're here because you're the type of person that might have, I don't know, gotten wrecked, as we all have. You might have gotten liquidated here, liquidated there. So we're going to change all of that. This course is for you who wants to beat the casino, who wants to literally invert that relationship and start taking money from the casino rather than it taking money from you. So how are we going to do that? We're going to create a system that is on very objective signals so that we know exactly what to do at exactly what time. I created this system from my own personal experience of going broke, where I quite literally had $0.0 in my bank account. It did lead to the intrinsic motivation to create this system, which gave the probabilities in my favor, which then I could build upon. And from there, I was actually able to buy my own food. And from there, it just multiplied and multiplied and multiplied. And that is what I hope to pass on to you in this course.
Okay, so you want to sign up? There's a link here, over here. The course starts next week, so you need to basically get on. Yes, and subscribe to the channel. Good. Okay, but go over here. There is a sign up link here. Also, if you want to trade tokens before they launch, sign up here with Evo. Yeah, so that is effectively with the two ecosystems that I'd be going at. So listen, guys, I know it's fucking difficult out there. I know it's difficult there. I can see in the comments here that the momentum has changed. The momentum, we started off being bearish. The momentum has changed. I also see the momentum has changed on Gummy, and I mean, like, guys, that's the way. Crown disgusted the 𝗥𝗢𝗡 chart. What the fuck? Okay, I mean, look, not everyone's gonna have the same thesis as we have. Altcoin holders feeling the heat. A lot of people are feeling heat. As I showed you, we're getting heat. I mean, get that. We launched a meme coin. We didn't raise 1 cent. We don't hold any of the meme coin. We gave the meme coin to the community. People are still giving us heat. I had a guy today say to me, like, stop fleecing your users. Guys, we just did a fucking airdrop, and we're going to continue to do airdrops until all the tokens in the market. And then you guys have got it. It's a community token. I'm going to do my best, but I mean, it's not in my hands. It's in your hands. Someone asking what's happening with 𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗡. I mean, as far as I know, 𝗥𝗢𝗢 is making great content every fucking day. They've got sponsors like crazy. We're doing the burn every single day. Don't look at the prices. The prices are lying to you in terms of what's actually happening on the market. Anyway, rant over. I need to go and buy myself some silk boxer shorts so I can make an Andrew Tate video so that I can please Saisot, who says, Folkrun, take some pointers from Andrew Tate. He's doing a better job than Run at this point. I think the only way I'm going to rescue Gummy is if I go after the show immediately to the store and I buy myself some shorts that are designed by design to show your winky, and I put them on and I do some streaming with my brother. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Until then, Josh, you cut me off there. Okay, start again. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Until then, trade well, my friends.